peeing? What was that? Is your worth life the is your worth? What is English? I would try to climb up to the ceiling and do one of those like Spider-Man things so they wouldn't see me. Just leave me alone. You got played in the last gig, you got played in this one. That's crazy! He's a mastermind! You gotta just roast this man? You just sitting here roasting him? Okay. I didn't see that coming! What's going on, everyone? For today's video, we are watching a 1995 thriller crime drama film called The Usual Suspects. I have never heard of this movie before. I just know a lot of you guys have recommended this movie. I don't know a single thing about it. It does look like, based on the cover, they're like in the lineup when you like, they take pictures. Is it that? No, they don't take pictures of you. They're just like the lineup where they point out the criminals. So I'm assuming that they're criminals. The title is The Usual Suspects. So they probably are like someone who these people like look like criminals. I mean, to be honest with you, like it says crime in the genre. So I feel like it's pretty, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory for what we're going to be expecting. Why is it so good? Some people have called this a classic, but again, I have never heard of it. So we're gonna figure it out today. If you guys are interested in watching my full-length reaction, be sure to check out my Patreon. I will be linking that down below in the description for those of you who want to watch my full journey throughout this whole movie, completely uncut reaction, as well as access to Patreon exclusives and unreleased content. So if that's something you're interested in, I highly recommend it. It does help the channel a ton. Without further ado, let's get into the 1995 film, The Usual Suspects. Sorry, so my cat, the kitten that I rescued, Malinka, she got spayed, and I've never dealt with an animal needing to be spayed or neutered. I've always kind of gotten my animals when they've already been like neutered, and I am babying this girl. Like, I won't let her jump down from my bed, so I have to carry her to her food bowl and then carry her back onto my bed, then carry her to the windowsill so she can look out the window, and I'm always scared that she's gonna try and jump down. So if you see me like looking over, it's just to make sure that she's okay. Just a little bit of a disclaimer. San Pedro, California, last night. There's gasoline. Was he peeing? What was that? Was my man peeing on the flames? Did I just not see? Maybe the screen is too dark? I'm pretty sure there's a bathroom back there. He just had some lighter fluid on him? I don't know.
I can't feel my legs.
Perhaps we can go to the doctor? Oh, we're not going to the doctor. Okay. Isn't it like you're not supposed to hold a gun like that? Because it can break your wrist? So it's like when people shoot guns like that, they don't actually know how to shoot a gun. It also surprises me when there's characters that basically know they're about to pass and they just accept it. Granted, I know like what else can you do? But for them to be so calm in the face of death, I find to be difficult.
Started back in New York 6 weeks ago. The driver didn't see anybody, but somebody fucked up.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I thought we were in California. I said Quinn.
We have a warrant for your arrest. You pig. Hold it!
They're so relaxed.
You're running up, guys.
How often are they getting arrested that they're so calm about it? Are these just the usual people to pick up when there's a crime? I actually really like that kind of shirt collar. I think that looks so cool. He's got to button them up a little, but I like the long collar. It's very 80s.
It's quite simple, really. A restaurant that changes with taste.
This I had to see for myself.
David Kuyan.
U.S. Customs. Small matter of a stolen truck loaded with guns.
This is really embarrassing.
It didn't make sense that I'd be there. I knew I hadn't done anything they could do me for.
When your number is called, step forward and repeat the phrase you've been given. Understand?
I was gonna say, I always feel like Kevin Spacey like plays a strange character. Like he always has those kinds of characters, I'm realizing.
Give me the fucking keys, you fucking sucker motherfucker!
He's having fun with it. I like him.
How many keys, you cocksucker?
In English, please.
How many fucking keys, you cocksucker? What the fuck?
I like that.
Hand me the keys, you fucking cocksucker.
You don't put guys like that into a room together. Hand me the keys, you fucking Sucker. Somebody was pissed about that truck getting hijacked and the cops had nothing.
So they just rounded up random people.
They went after McManus first. Top-notch entry man. Fenster always worked with McManus. He was a real tight ass. Todd Hockney. Good with explosives.
I could put you in Queens on the night of the hijacking.
I live in Queens.
Not that hard to put it together.
Keaton was the real prize for them, for obvious reasons.
It was your mistake. Did you ever stop to ask me? I'm a businessman.
Now, from now on, you're in the getting f***ed by us business.
I wouldn't, no. Doesn't sound too good. Doesn't sound too appetizing.
Let's get back to that truck, asshole.
You can't do that! Against the law, coppers. Aren't you supposed to be enforcing the laws, not breaking them?
These guys don't have any probable cause.
You do sometime, never let you go.
I heard you were dead.
I hear he's tapping Edie Finneran.
Gone clean, huh?
This whole thing was a shakedown. And there's no way they'd line 5 felons in the same row. No way.
Who stole the truck?
Who did it? What I want to know is who's the gimp. What about a pretzel man?
Totally forgot about him.
His name is Verbal.
Roger, really. People say I talk too much.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you to shut up.
I was in for fraud. 90 days, suspended.
So you did it.
Me and Fenster heard about a little job.
I don't care about your job. I want nothing to do with any of you.
Dean Keaton, gone the high road. F*** him.
I feel like I'm not getting enough character building, so I'm trying to like put the story together along with like how they fit in and stuff. So I'm like kind of just trying. Oh, I didn't want to see that. Disgusting. Crispy man. That's a lot of people.
Any survivors? Yeah, there's 2. The DA has a second guy, cripple from New York, I think.
Got a Blues Brothers over here. Ugh, hate the front of boats. Oh, I don't know what it is. They freak me out so much. Oh.
Kint's lawyer shows up 5 minutes later. They cut him a deal.
I want to see him. If this was a dope deal, where's the dope?
His story checks out.
But there's a lot more to his story, believe me. I want to be sure Dean Keaton's dead.
Wait,
Is he talking?
He regained consciousness less than an hour ago. He spoke.
Okay, so we're getting bits and pieces. It was a dope deal, very expensive, and a lot of deaths.
Keep your mask up.
What's your name, Joel? Yeah, Bayer, down here in LA County.
Yes,
I'm sure.
Shut up, I'm on the phone.
Is that Giancarlo Esposito?
Keyser Soze. Keyser Soze. Lots of Keyser Soze.
Joel, yeah, call Dan Metzheiser over at Justice.
That's him! I don't know why I couldn't recognize him. Like, I couldn't put my finger on why I couldn't recognize him. He looks so much younger, but at his age now, he still looks young.
Can I get some coffee?
In a while.
I used to dehydrate as a kid. One time it got so bad my piss come out like snot.
Get your fucking coffee.
He's smiling. That's disgusting.
I
He
used to be in a
plays
barbershop
such
quartet in
strange
Skokie,
individual.
Illinois. The baritone was this guy named Kip Diskin. He was so stressed in the morning.
Why are you telling us this?
Verbal, you're not telling us everything. I know you like Keaton. Dean Keaton was a piece of shit.
Are you trying to get a rise out of me, Agent Kuyan?
I just want to hear your story.
May I have a cigarette?
I want water. I want a cigarette. Oh, he was gonna eat it.
Sweet deal you have here. Total immunity. First thing on the job, you know what I learned? How to spot a murderer. I'm smarter than you, and I'm gonna find out what I want to know.
I'm not a rat. Back when I was picking beans in Guatemala, we used to make fresh coffee.
You have so many stories.
What happened after the lineup?
He's like, ooh, it is story time. He loves story time.
Let's go to the grand jury. You know, this isn't gonna stop if we end up...
It's never gonna stop, period.
It's finished.
Don't give up on me now, Dean.
My guy is just wandering into traffic.
I love you.
He's not acknowledging that.
What?
Oh my god, was that the first time she said it? They're in cahoots. They got a plan.
Fenster and McManus had a KG proposition. To do it right, took 5 men. Keaton took convincing.
Oh, and they want to convince him, okay. They couldn't have anyone else. It has to be Keaton.
They're picking up a guy smuggling emeralds out of South America. You have to come. They won't take me unless you go. Look at me, I need this.
He's like, I'm not trying to put my head on the line.
You look like you got a good little scam going with this lawyer.
Scam. What if he actually likes her? It's not a scam.
As clean as you could ever get, they'll never let you go. Now, this way we hit the cops where it hurts and we get well in the meantime.
He wants to get clean, but I guess I get it. He's backed into a corner. No one's gonna invest in him after that stunt. You know, he needs the money.
I'll probably shit blood tonight.
How do they want to do it?
McManus wants to go in shooting. I say no. They won't let me in without you.
Well, the best option is to not kill anyone, so I would go with that way. But that didn't go well, now did it? We had like 25 people gone, so that didn't work out too well for us, now did it?
No killing.
Not if we do it my way.
Okay. So we got the plot down. The 5 of them are gonna be doing a scam. They're gonna get the money, they're gonna get out, but it goes haywire. Something goes wrong, and a lot of death happens. A lot of people die.
Taxi service was not your normal taxi service. It was a ring of corrupt cops driving smugglers and drug dealers all over the city. Somebody started asking questions, and the taxi service shut down. Internal Affairs have been waiting to catch them in the act.
Will this get me to Staten Island? You kidding me? This will get you to Cape Cod.
McManus came to us with the job. I came through with how to do it, so no one got killed.
Come on, asshole.
Uh-oh. It's a trap.
Watch your glass! Oh, mother!
Afternoon, my little pork chops. Now give me the shit.
Don't move. Hurry up! Come on! Give me the money!
We know there's money. He had to give up his stuff, give him the money.
You people know the I am!
We do now, jerk off.
I like how he went with the fishnets on his face so he can smoke a cigarette through it.
Holy shit!
Do not burn them alive. I thought we said no killing! What do you do as a cop in this situation?
50 more cops went down with them. It was beautiful.
When's the feds come?
Redfoot never comes to see me. I always go to see him.
And who's gonna go?
LA is a good place to lie low for a while.
Ladies.
How intimate. So this is how they start. And then they progress to other jobs. Gotcha.
We're gonna miss the plane. She'll understand.
That's heartwarming.
I can tell.
Jeff, you want to wait outside? You expect me to believe that he retired? Keaton was using her.
I don't think he was.
But Edie had them all turned around.
IAD indicted him on 3 counts of murder before he was kicked off the force. So don't sell me the hooker with the heart of gold.
With the heart of gold. What a trope.
Dean Keaton was dead. 2 people saw Dean Keaton walk into a warehouse he owned just before it blew up.
How convenient.
The 2 witnesses, they were dead. One killed himself in his car. The other fell down an open elevator shaft.
Just freak accidents, huh? That was definitely an unaliving event, the first guy, right?
I want you to ask this man about the shootout in the harbor.
Pushers, megvenni.
He says they were buying dope.
Zerduget.
He doesn't know what they were buying, but not dope, people.
They were buying people?
He saw the devil.
Who's the devil?
Keyser Soze.
Keyser Soze.
Who this man?
Describe him.
He was dead just long enough for the murder rap to blow over.
I don't know about that.
I think you're covering his ass and he's still out there somewhere.
I think he likes him. Like as a friend. Like he thinks he's a cool dude.
He wasn't behind anything. It was the lawyer. You know, back when I was in that barbershop quartet in Skokie, Illinois.
I could be on the phone to Ruby Deemer in 10 minutes.
The DA gave me immunity.
Not from me.
Ooh, not from him.
There was a lawyer, Kobayashi. We arrived in Los Angeles and met McManus's fence.
Redfoot, Dean Keaton, Todd Hockney, and Verbal Kint.
That's a cool name, to be honest.
This is a jeweler out of Texas named Saul.
Give me time to check it out. Good to see you.
Good
We'll
to
call
see
you.
you too.
Didn't know that you and your spill cost.
I used to run dope for him. Too bad he got shivved.
I shipped him.
Oh, it was me.
Better you hear it from me now than from somebody else later.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's actually respect. But you still shipped the guy.
You give me a call if you're interested, huh?
It took one day with McManus nagging, and we went back to work.
I look in the backseat of the other car, and this woman's totally naked. Get in the car, Saul. Give me the fucking case.
Is your worth life is your worth? Is what is English? Is your life worth the case? Great aim, gutsy move. Can someone just go on the other side and grab the case from the other side instead of killing the dude? Verbal ruthless. Man, he's even wearing a disguise. They're gonna be able to pick him out in a lineup like crazy. Look at that hairline. Look at that haircut. Unforgettable. His life was worth some drugs?
Looks like a lot of China. It's amazing.
What am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know. Feed it to the gimp. I got thrown this job by some lawyer.
We want to meet him.
Called me last night. He says he wants to meet you guys.
We'll meet him.
call you.
Good.
Any more surprises, and I'm gonna kill you.
Get the off my dick.
Right in the face.
You have a sweet night, ladies.
He's a hothead.
So this lawyer.
Kobayashi.
So we got the leader, we got the hothead, we got the planner, the mastermind.
There was no coke.
What's the money for?
No one doing the deal knew except for a few key people.
I don't get it.
Tell me you got the cripple in there from New York.
Yeah.
Did he mention Keyser Soze?
Who's Keyser Soze?
Oh.
I think we got a hit.
I am Mr. Kobayashi. My employer requires your services, gentlemen. 1 day's work. Very dangerous. We'll have $91 million to divide between you. I work for Keyser Soze.
How can we trust him when he already screwed us over with the last gig, inadvertently?
In 1981, Mr. Keaton, you participated in the hijacking of a truck which belonged to Mr. Soze.
Oh, see, they're like big things.
Mr. Fenster and Mr. McManus hijacked a two-prop cargo flight. Mr. Hockney stole a truck carrying gun parts. You have stolen from Mr. Soze.
But they didn't know that.
He feels you owe him. Repay your debt.
But they don't owe him because it's... Wait, why am I defending criminals?
Mr. Soze's primary interest is narcotics. These Argentinians are negotiating the sale of $91 million in cocaine. Mr. Soze would like you to stop the deal.
And things go wrong.
You give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now.
A gift from Mr. Soze.
Yeah, he's like, I've been threatened. I'm out. I'm not here for this. Don't shoot the messenger. Is it a gift or a threat? I'm putting my money on threat. No, he's gonna try and win them over, so it's a gift. $10. Bunch of donuts, I don't know. Their files? Why are you opening it like that? Oh, now I know, never mind.
They f***ing know everything.
Everybody I've ever worked with or did time with.
And they have been watching them for quite some time. And she's next. Yeah. You have no choice, you have to do this.
Kobayashi's using them for window dressing.
This guy could be LAPD. It's a f***ing setup.
He believes him.
Who is Keyser Soze? He's supposed to be Turkish. Nobody ever believed he was real.
That's why he was never caught, though.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
I've heard that quote before. That was from this?
You just needed the will to do what the other guy wouldn't.
Really smart. Smart take on all of this. I'm impressed.
They find his wife and kids in the house and decide to wait for Soze. The Hungarians knew Soze was tough. Then he showed these men of will what will really was.
Huh? Huh?
He lets the last Hungarian go, and then he goes after the rest of the mob. He kills their wives, he kills their parents and their parents' friends. He burns down the houses.
Is it Fabio? Like, what is his hair?
He's gone. He becomes a myth.
It's a really scary name, too. Keyser Soze.
I don't believe in God, but I'm afraid of him.
This movie's just full with, like, iconic quotes, huh? He's just a myth? But I'm scared of him, too. Baba Yaga over here.
Turn state's evidence. We'll put you on the stand. We'll hear it out.
Immunity was just a deal with you assholes. I got a whole new problem when I post bail. You think you can catch Keyser Soze? If he comes up for anything, it'll be to get rid of me.
So is this story turning into trying to catch Keyser Soze? I feel like the goal is changing every so, like, I feel like the more we uncover, almost the less we know. And everything is just constantly like, yeah, the plot is just ever changing.
That night we got the call. Kobayashi told us where we could find Fenster.
We gotta bury him.
I'm gonna finish this thing.
That's sad.
Keaton was a grounded guy. The explanation is never that complicated. It's always simple. If you got a dead body and you think his brother did it, you're gonna find out you're right. They just set their minds to whacking Kobayashi.
Huh. He's the group leader after all.
Press
Done.
20. Do it now. Move.
Now you know that we can get to you.
You would not have been chosen where you're not so suitable.
I can't get a read on his accent. What is that accent? I want to know.
Before you do me in, you will let me finish my business with Miss Finneran first, won't you?
You're lying.
Am I? I'll get some rest.
Guys, everything was in Japanese.
Miss Finneran will find herself the victim of a most gruesome violation, as indeed will your father, Mr. Hockney, and your Uncle Randall, Mr. Kint.
That's dark. The fact that they go after their loved ones, their family, anyone they care about is so messed up.
If you'll excuse me, gentlemen.
The fact that he managed to talk himself out of like a death sentence is crazy.
It's a logistical nightmare. There's no telling how many more are going to be below deck. But all that coke, they're going to be ready.
What if we wait for the money?
10 more men at least.
I just can't believe we're gonna walk into certain death.
Yeah, not you. You're cool. You make it out alive.
Package has arrived, Jack. You kids ready?
I'm ready.
They're going into certain death. How can they be ready?
I'm ready.
I want you to stay here. If we don't get out of this, I want you to take the money and go.
And that's why he makes out alive.
Thanks. Is there a problem?
Oh my god, he sees him. So the men don't actually know each other, so like the fact that if you have a weapon you can wave it around, you just pretend you're one of them and you get away with it. Wave, say hi, act like you're supposed to be there. All good, part of the crew. Oh, full moon. Is no one in like a 20-mile radius of this place? I feel like the response time would be pretty fast. He is quite athletic. Look at him go. See? Like, he didn't even know he wasn't part of his crew. All he did was yell a bit Hungarian. He's good. Goodbye. It wasn't friendly. No. The way that he turned made it kind of assume that it was friendly fire.
Hey, boy came across a body on the beach this morning.
Arturo Marquez, a petty smuggler from Argentina. He was a rat. He named close to 50 people.
That's a lot.
Keyser Soze.
Soze. Look at that
I'll tell you what I know.
smug smirk.
Stop me when this sounds familiar.
Look at that smirk.
There was no dope on that boat.
I know, right? I'd be like, what do I do? Homie looks like he was just trying to sleep. He's like, I didn't sign up for this. I'm trying to rest. Me personally, I would try to climb up to the ceiling and do one of those like Spider-Man things so they wouldn't see me. Just leave me alone. Oh, see?
You stay quiet.
I know he's here.
Hey, yo, baby, we do. Oh my god, the gunshots must be so scary for him. Wait, we're not blowing up the boat with the doggo on board, right? We're gonna let him outside. We're gonna let him on the dock.
There's no coke. I've been in every fucking room.
You got played in the last gig. You got played in this one.
I told them nothing.
What's going on?
Oh my god! It's Giancarlo. He's doing this. He's Soze. Soze has beautiful, luscious locks. That was not Soze.
I got immunity. I don't have to take that shit.
I did see Keaton get shot, I swear to you.
Gun? Why didn't you help him? He was your friend.
Because I was afraid.
Afraid of what?
Soze.
How do you shoot the devil in the back? What if you miss?
Excuse me, there's still Doggo on the boat. I don't think Doggo has been released.
Arturo Marquez, ever hear of him? He swore out a statement saying that he had seen Keyser Soze. The Hungarians were going to buy the one guy that could incriminate Keyser Soze.
And that's why Soze wanted them to hit.
Soze sent us to kill someone?
Keaton did. Verbal, he left you behind for a reason.
He wanted me to live.
He saved you because he wanted it that way. Keaton was Keyser Soze.
No. There's no friggin' way. There's no way. There's no way. He was? Are you serious?
Shot twice in the head.
This is all bullshit.
You said you heard the shot before the fire, but you didn't see him die.
That's crazy. He's a mastermind.
Why me? I'm stupid. I'm a cripple. Why me?
Because you're a cripple, Verbal. Because you're stupid. Because you're weaker than them.
You gotta just roast this man? You just sitting here roasting him?
You're not safe on your own. Stay here and let us protect you.
No way. I'll take my chances. Thank you.
You might never see trial.
Maybe so. But I'm not a rat, Agent Kuyan.
Guts.
Cops.
Keaton was Soze? They built him up to be this, like, this enigma, this nightmare of an individual, only for him to be their buddy. That's wild. He played
Can I use
them.
your fax machine?
One watch, gold. One cigarette lighter, gold.
I know what I wanted to know about Keaton.
If Keaton is alive, he's not coming up again.
Man, you're a slob.
Yeah, but it all has a system. Right, you gotta, like, stand back from it, you know?
Wait, what if Keaton wasn't Soze and Verbal was?
Barbershop Quartet in Skokie, Illinois.
I'm sure you've heard many tall tales.
Brick's mom.
Some guy in California, his name is Redfoot.
A gift from Mr. Soze.
What lawyer, Verbal?
I work for Keyser Soze.
What lawyer,
Convince
Verbal?
me.
It was Verbal. It was Verbal, wasn't it? It was him all along.
The cripple, which way did he go?
The man has a name.
You think a guy like that
Soze.
gets this close to getting caught and sticks his head out?
Because you're a cripple.
What I want to know is who's the gimp.
You know the whole...
He played them. He played them.
I can't feel
It was
my
Verbal
legs.
all along.
Keyser.
Yeah.
He mentioned Keyser Soze.
Who?
My guess is you'll never hear from him again.
Okay. I didn't see that coming. He had him in the palm
The
of his
greatest trick
hand.
the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. He's gone.
Oh my god. Okay, that was really, really good. That twist? Crazy. I just finished watching The Usual Suspects for the very first time, and I'm gonna be honest with you. The first half, I honestly wasn't getting super immersed into it just because of my own issues at this point, because like I have the kitten here, like she is kind of opened up her stitches. I'm watching her, I'm really worried about her. I'm gonna take her to the vet first thing in the morning. I was just trying to become immersed, and I felt like I couldn't for the first half. But then when the pieces started coming together, like, oh, they got scammed with the first guy, with the first, like when we first got introduced to the name Keyser Soze, that's when it started kind of clicking and coming together for me. I was like, okay, I get what's going on. You know, it's like this big guy and he's like, oh, you guys are gonna do my bidding, all of that, right? It was all an elaborate plan by Verbal just to be able to get a hit out on this one guy who can point him out in a lineup, who can describe him. And he didn't care if everybody died. He wanted them all to die because at the end of the day, they owed him. They took from him. He was pretending to be someone he completely was not. And he played every single person like a fiddle. That was a twist that I did not expect at all. Oh my god. And then the way everything just beautifully came together, piece by piece, scene by scene. They had me going. I thought it was Keaton. And then putting all of his little stories together, piece by piece on the board, he was right. You gotta step back and look at the big picture. Dang, that was such a good twist. I did not expect that. I was so shocked. I was like, what? And when he straightened his leg and his hand, all of that. Oh my gosh, that was wild. Okay, let me know what you guys thought. Drop down some recommendations of other films with amazing plot twists, because like, actually no, don't tell me that there's plot twists, just recommend movies and then I'll find out when we watch them. Do not recommend plot twists, but also do, but like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm excited. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.